When the 2024 election rolls around, nearly half of Colorado's votes could be tallied by a new election official. There's a fresh study tracking the mass exodus of election officials following the 2020 election, and Colorado saw some of the most drastic drop-offs in the experience level of the people counting votes. This research comes from Issue One. They're a group working for campaign finance transparency. They say, according to their analysis of county records and news coverage, 161 counties across the western U.S. lost their chief election official since November 2020. In Colorado, 38% of counties have a new county clerk since then. That is far behind the turnover rates in states like Arizona, where 80% of counties have lost election officials. But where we top the charts is the loss of institutional knowledge. The election officials that have left their office in Colorado in the past few years have taken a combined 314 years of experience with them. The head of the Colorado County Clerks Association, Matt Crane, told us that some of the clerks who chose to leave office cited stress and intimidation from election deniers. Crane says his group is stepping up training for new clerks, knowing that any mistakes are just going to feed into conspiracy theories.
When you have somebody who's been there a long time and they're really election experts, they dot every I and cross every T. And so now it's training these new folks to do that, to know where the I's and the T's are, how to dot, how to cross them, and to make sure they don't make mistakes. But certainly when you have new people coming in, mistakes tend to happen. The grifters and bad guys take that and say, oh, this is where, the first example of where the voting system, there's a crack in running around in our voting system.
A new law requires election officials in our state to go through a certification program before they run their first election. That same law also bars anybody convicted of an election-related offense from becoming a county election official.